Hello, everybody. My name is Spirit, and this is one of my programs, a series to give you information that was deleted from my history books and is the same thing now. So, I am the history person. I research things, I go to this place, that place, information and get this information and outline it and put it here so you can have things to refer back to. And this is the truth, the research. You can Google it and see if I'm telling you the truth, but I am. I'm a very transparent person. So, first, we will do a prayer. And I like to pray over each filming. Okay, today's prayer is you will be secure because there is hope. You will look about you and take your rest in safety. Okay, so next uh, is okay. Uh, Namaste, everyone. Okay, next is this. Let me move this out of the way. I don't want that in the film. Sorry. Okay. The first thing, these are prestigious people that is in our history and a part of our history. And these people, I don't remember them being in my history books. Oh, the first one is Bass Reeves. Uh, he was a law enforcer born into slavery in 1838, okay, in Crawford County, Arkansas. His family was slaves of Arkansas State Legislature William Steele Reeves. Bass started as a water boy until he was old enough so to do regular work. So I think I have a picture of him here. Uh, Interesting picture, as a matter of fact. Hmm. Okay, I don't know if you can. Here he is. That's Bass Reeves. He was a law enforcer, which is very interesting. Okay, so some more information here is let's see. Uh, from July 1838, and he died January 12th, 1910. Was a runaway slave, gunfighter, farmer, scout, tracker, railroad agent, and deputy U.S. Marshal. He spoke and understood the five civilized tribal languages, including Cherokee, my ancestors, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Seminole, and Creek. Very smart. Bass was one of the first African American deputy U.S. Marshals. Wow, that's cool. West of the Mississippi River, mostly working in the deadly Indian Territory. The region was saturated with horse thieves, cattle rustlers, gunslingers, bandits, bootleggers, swindlers, and murderers. Wow. Reeves made more than, wow, 3,000 to 4,000 arrests in his lifetime, only killing 20 men in the line of duty. Very prestigious. Let's see. He was active 35 years as a law enforcement office. All right, all right. He must have been very, very, very important. Okay, let's see. Opponents Jim Webb, Wiley Bear, John Bruner, Frank Buck, Ned Christie, and Bill Starr. Spouses Jenny Haynes, 1864, died 1896. Okay, he had 11 children. Okay, police career. Yeah, his service years was 1875 to 1910. Okay, more information. Uh, let's see, becoming a former by by 1875. Reeves was hired as a deputy U.S. Marshal along with other individuals. He was 37 years old. Reeves was well acquainted with the Indian Territory and served there for 32 years as a peace officer, covering over 75,000 square miles in what is now Oklahoma. He was a victim of several tragedies during his lifetime. He accidentally shot his cook, wow, William Leach, which led to the court case United States versus Bass Reeves, for which he was acquitted. His first wife, Jenny, died in 1896, and in 1902, he had to raise his son, Benjamin Benny Reeves, who was charged with murdering his wife. Oh my goodness. Castella Brown. Benny was convicted and found guilty by a jury of January 22nd, 1903, in Muskogee. The presiding judge was C.W. Raymond. Benny was sentenced to the U.S. prison of Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, for his natural life. Benny was released after 11 years in prison and lived out the rest of his life as a model citizen. All right, Benny. Reeves encountered some of the most ruthless outlaws of his day. His weapons of choice was the Winchester Models 1873. And 1892, they were guns that conveniently fit dual purpose handgun rifle cartridges. He also briefly used the 1873 Colt single action uh, .45 caliber Peacemaker. He tracked and killed notorious outlaw Jim Webb. Webb murdered over 11 people. Another notorious desperado Reeves encountered was murderer and horse thief Wally Bear. Reeves rounded him up along with his gang, which included John Simmons and Sam Lastly. Reeves was in a gunfight with the Creek desperado Frank Buck, whom he shot and killed. Reeves was immortalized in popular media, including TV shows, films, novels, poems, and books. He was also inducted into the Texas Trail of Fame. Wow, a bronze statue of Reeves was erected in Pengergraft Park in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and Bass Reeves Memorial Bridge in Oklahoma was named after the legendary lawman. Wow. Let's see. Uh, Let me see his legacy. Reeves is the subject of season 1, episode 6, titled Bass Reeves, Trailblazing Lawman. I have to look that up. 2021 in the Roku series Wild West Chronicles. I have to watch that. I'm sure it's going to be good. Okay, Reeves is the subject of season 2, episode 4, titled The Real Lone Ranger and Gunslingers. Wow, this is so cool. He must have been very, very, I'm sure of it from his history. So the next person is, let's see, let me look this up first. Louis Tompkins. Okay, there it is. Hmm, okay. Hmm. The next one is Louis Tompkins Wright. Uh, Here's a picture of him and I guess his family. Let's see him. That's him. Nope, 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 nope. That's him right there. Louis Tompkins Wright. Okay. Uh, Louis Tompkins Wright was an American surgeon and civil rights activist, and his position at Harlem Hospital, civil rights at Harlem Hospital, he was the first person of color on the surgical staff of a non segregated hospital in New York City. He was influential for his medical research as well as his efforts pushing for racial equality in medicine and involvement with the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, which he served as chairman for nearly 2 decades. Very prestigious, very prestigious. Let's see. Uh, okay. Wright had chronic health problems following his war service and was hospitalized for tuberculosis from 1939 to 1942. Though he returned to medicine thereafter and was appointed chief of surgery in 1943, he never fully recovered and died in 1952 at the age of 61. Throughout his career, Wright published research extensively, and his research proved influential in a number of areas, including antibiotic treatment, cancer research, chemotherapy, treating head injuries, and treating bone fractures. The Harlem Hospital Library was renamed, wow, in his honor just before he died. What the Negro physician needs is equal opportunity for training and practice, no more, no less. this. Louis T. Wright. That's true. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm going to read this, and the next prestigious person, gentleman, in our history is William B. Lindsay, first person of color in 1941 who was hired by the Illinois State Police. He was the first person of color. Let's see. Let me see if I have a picture of him and can find one. William B. Lindsay. Let me see. I-A-M. Let's see. William I-A-M. William B. Lindsay. Try to find a state delegate. Let me see. Okay, born January the 8th, 1842, and died uh, hmm, January the 8th, 1929. Okay, he was an American politician also in the Virginia House of Delegates. Let me see if I have a picture of him. Okay, here it is right here. I can't see it clearly. Let me see here. That's him. Not clear, but that's who. William B. Lindsay. Okay. Oh, that's better. You can see it better. That's him right there. Okay, William B. Lindsay. Uh, on July 23rd, 1941, Lindsay was commissioned as the first person, man of color, as a state trooper in the Illinois State Police as well as in the United States, assigned. Let's see here. Oh, that's him there. Okay, William Boyd Lindsay was born on January 14, 1915, in Montgomery, Alabama, after attending the Tuskegee Institute of Steam Engineering and the Army Institute and very smart, and stationary engineer. He worked as a roundhouse fireman on the New York Central Railroad. During that time, he became chairman of Brotherhood of uh, Railway Firemen. Wow. In Oilers and Shop Workers American Federation of Labor of Local 570. He was commissioned as a state trooper uh, July 23rd, 1941, and assigned badge number 262. Lindsay began his cadet training as a member of the cadet class. At that time, the Illinois State Police was known as Illinois State Highway Maintenance Police. During his 5 years on the force, Lindsay advanced to serve as sergeant in 1946. Lindsay transferred to the Chicago Police Department, where he stayed until his retirement in 1966. In 1968, Lindsay moved to Miami, Florida, where he lived until his death in August 2000 at the age of 84, ripe old age of 84. Lindsay was a self made man who blazed a trail for himself and all that, yes, he did, followed. He was intelligent and personable with an extroverted personality and never met a stranger. Sound like my daddy. Lindsay treated all people with dignity and respect, regardless of their station in life. Lindsay had a gift for public speaking that could hold an audience with his stories and messages. Wow, very prestigious. So now I will close. I hope that was informative to you all, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please share this information with other people. They need to know this is a part of our history. Okay? So this here next is icebreakers. So this is a question to me. So, what is your favorite way to celebrate a personal achievement or milestone? Whoa! To celebrate is to, what I do is thank God first, and then I plead the blood, and then next, I celebrate with my daughter, either going out to eat or shopping or something like that. All these milestones I celebrate with her. So, thank you for coming. Share this, please, this information. And namaste. Thank you for supporting me. Good night. Okay.